Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm finally home. I got home late last night from an absolutely incredibly motivating and inspiring trip. And I hope maybe some of you will be there with me next year. I am really excited. Like I said, we had some of our team there. It was just absolutely incredible. I want to first say, obviously I'm going to talk a little bit about some meal planning stuff to do, stuff to get done today, because that's what Sundays are for many of us. I do know that everybody's week is a little bit different. I do want you to know that Sunday doesn't have to be your meal prep day. It doesn't have to be your day where you do all your meal planning and all that stuff. This is just typically the day for most people. So I understand completely how schedules are different for everybody. That certainly was true for me when I was a restaurant manager and my days off were on Monday or Tuesday. And I still kind of do most of my stuff on a Monday or Tuesday because that's usually when I go to the grocery store because it's not busy and I don't like going to places that are super busy. So figure it out, schedule it in, and get it done. That's what it's all about, right? That's why we're here. All right, so I'm going to dive into that. But first, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about mindset. I know, again, right? But I had the pleasure of listening to two of the most absolutely incredibly inspiring people, one being Brendon Burchard. If you don't know about him, absolutely incredible. Definitely Google him, look him up. I am going to be diving into more of what I've learned from him, which is absolutely amazing, later on. But Darren Hardy was the other speaker that I got to hear. And obviously we listen to him every morning, right? From Darren Daily. I hope that you guys are listening to him, along with doing the 5-second rule, reading the 5-second rule. Guys, the reason I talk about this is because if your inside isn't strong, your outside truly won't be strong and you're not going to see results. I can tell you that. This is coming from somebody that has been on a yo-yo roller coaster her whole life, and I figured it out, okay? I'm not completely, this is a journey. Like I said, there's no result. There's no end, until it's the end, right? So this is a journey and it's just all about, and I always keep telling you guys, just use it as a learning experience, learn and move on, okay? One of the coaches that I listened to speak to this week made a point of saying, when you fall off track with whatever your goals are, it's just a detour towards that goal, okay? Doesn't have to be negative unless you make it negative. It's just a detour, okay? But it's all going in the same direction. All right. So look at it as that, stay positive, learn from it, and move on. Okay. Stop beating yourself up. If you need, I always say, throw yourself a little 5-minute pity party and get over it. Move on. All right. You got to do that. You got to be positive. You got to continue to grow on the inside and make the inside strong before you really truly will see the results on the outside, the maintenance of those results on the outside. Otherwise, you just keep falling off like on that roller coaster, going up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay. So I hope that made sense, but I do kind of, like I said, just kind of want to dig in a little bit because, and Darren talked about this, just that. If you haven't heard of the book, The Compound Effect, which is his book, I read it when I first became a coach. Incredible book. It's very simple concept, but absolutely amazing, just absolutely incredible. And basically what he talks about is when you have to change your habits, you have to change your behaviors. Otherwise, it's the definition of insanity. You're just gonna be doing the same thing over and over again, constantly, and expecting different results. But you have to change your behaviors, you have to change your habits, and that's why we're here. That's why we're here in this group, because I can help you change your behaviors and help you change your habits. I can give you all the tools, but it's on you and you got to do it. Okay. So yes, you have to make these small changes. And it just starts by taking one of those old unhealthy habits and replacing it with a new healthy one. And you're already doing that. You're already starting to have your Shakeology every single day. Okay. You've replaced that. Hopefully you've replaced that. That one bad habit, maybe that bad habit was going to Starbucks or going to Dunkin' Donuts and getting a latte and a bagel and a sandwich. Hopefully you've replaced that, or you're unhealthy or just not, whatever breakfast that had no nutrients with a nutrient-packed superfood dense nutrition shake. Okay. Once that becomes habit, okay, and you got to commit to doing that every single day, you are going to see results down the road. Not only weight loss and feeling energetic, but your insides are going to change. You're going to see that in your blood work. You are going to see that down the road. You know, I'm predisposed to getting diabetes and high blood pressure and arthritis, and I know I'm fighting that. Okay, I know down the road. Now you have to visualize this down the road, what you want your life to look like. Okay, when someone picks up a cigarette when they're young, they're not thinking down the road, well, what's this going to do to me? Okay, they just think, okay, but they're igniting something right there, literally igniting something bad right there by picking up that cigarette. Okay, because it's going to just compound over time. Each day they have it until something happens where they get lung cancer or they get some mouth disease or something. And we know it's going to happen, right? But you gotta, when it ignites, you gotta stop it if it's bad. And if it's a good one, you really ignite it and you run with it, because the good ones are going to be the ones down the road. They're going to help you. Okay. And I can tell you now, I've already seen it. My mom, she's been having her shake every morning for the last, 3+ years. And she's off of basically all of her blood pressure medicines, or super high blood. She's used to have super high blood pressure. So off of her medication. Now, being off of medications is huge too, because medications aren't good for you. I mean, yeah, they help fix the problem, but it's just a Band-Aid. It's not good for you either. It's not good for your liver. You know, other things happen. So for me, that is like that one hits home for me. Obviously, it's my mom. I want my mom to be healthy. And now she's off of basically all of her high blood pressure medications, because she's replaced some of those unhealthy habits with the good ones. So bravo to you guys for being here, committing, and doing this. But know that it's a journey. It's not just a 30-day thing. You got to continue with it if you want to see the long-term results, and if you want to be there. Like I said, my why is my kids. First of all, being there for my kids and my grandkids and their grandkids down the road. But also, I know it's making me strong on the inside, and that's why I do what I do, because I want to show them, right? So anyway, but he did talk about that. He talks about it being like your body being like an operating system, and you can get all the tools and all the best program in the world. Okay, you can get the best software program in the world, but if you put it in a crappy software operating system, it's not going to operate right. So I can give you everything you guys need to know, right? But if you're inside, you're not being open, and you're not being open-minded, and you're not digging deep to figure out what your why is, you're not going to see results. So that's why I've been really telling you guys, listen to Darren, read the 5-second rule, really dig deep and figure out why you're here, why you're doing this. Visualize what you want to see on the other side, at the end of this 30 days, at the end of the next 90 days, next year, in 3 years. Where do you want to be? What do you want you to look like? What do you want your life to look like? Okay, but you have to always have that visual in your head. Okay, so enough of the rant. Sorry. But I hope that made sense, and I hope that struck home, because that's truly why I'm still here 3 years later. And it's these groups like you all here, all of us together, that keeps me really going, and it really keeps me motivated. It reminds me of why I love doing what I do and why I'm here. Okay. So let's dive into the meal plan. So I have included this. This is my, I put this in Google Sheets. You know, if you have Google, great. If you don't, get it. It's the best. I love Google. I keep all my notes and stuff in there. I Google Keep, where I keep all my notes. I have Google Sheets, which is like a spreadsheet. Very easy to set up, but I did include mine. So if you want to go in there and you can rearrange it and make it your own, you would have to make a copy, and then you can change it and make it like your own, and you can move stuff around. You can, now the colors obviously represent, if you haven't figured it out, the containers, okay? Guys, tracking is huge in everything that you do, which is why I tell you to go in and rate your day at the end of the day, journal, and obviously track your food, okay? Now, there's also like 21 Day Fix apps. You can use these apps if you're doing a different program, but there's apps on your phone for 21 Day Fix that helps you track your containers. I highly recommend that you do that too. Okay, some people are better on apps and stuff. Okay, I'm more of a pen and paper type of person, so I write it down. Okay, so use this. Fill it all in. Write in your workouts, okay? Put in your workouts. Schedule in your workouts so you know what's coming, like I said, okay? You've got to schedule this stuff in, okay? This doesn't take long, all right? Just do it. Do it, right? Like I said, I can give you everything, but unless you do it, you guys got to do it. Okay, so plan it out. Plan it out. I'm a creature of habit. Mine look the same pretty much every week. I move some stuff around, as you can see, but also schedule in your date night, your parties, whatever you have, so you can plan around it. All right, so you can plan, okay, well, I'm going to have a glass or two of wine. I'm going to fit that in. So my day is going to look a little bit different on this day because I'm going to have that glass of wine or two or that cocktail later on in the day. Okay, so you got to rearrange some stuff, okay? I'm doing the shift shop starting tomorrow. I'm really excited. So that meal plan is very similar to this. It's actually pretty much the same. It does change in week 2 and 3. But I will be making those adjustments as I go through the weeks. But I'm really pumped. I'm really excited, guys. I'm really super focused on nutrition now because I have some big goals for myself. And I got a vacation coming at the end of August that I'm really excited for. And I have to wear bathing suit basically all week. So for me, again, it's just about being confident for me and just feeling comfortable, all right? But yeah, so get this down, okay? Also, too, I want you to go to Fixate the Cooking Show, okay? They're on demand, Fixate the Cooking Show. There are 4 foundational videos, okay? Check it out. I know a lot of you probably already have because I talked about this before, but make sure you definitely go through and watch these. They're amazing. They're really quick. Okay, the longer ones are her meal prep ones. She does have 2 awesome meal prep ones. Definitely check those out. But today, like I said, you need to focus on your meal prep. If you went to the grocery store, great. So today's a great day to, maybe cook up some hard-boiled eggs, cook up your quinoa, cook up some chicken that you can throw in a salad. Okay, just getting out those steps now are going to make your week a whole lot easier. If you have some to-go containers, if you work, obviously, I think most of us work, right? Pack up some lunches, make some salads ahead of time so that you can bring to work, okay? Portion out some almonds that you can grab and go if you're on the run. That's what I do. I think you guys have seen me do that. I've shared that in my clean eating groups that I always have like a little baggie of almonds or an egg. I'll bring a hard-boiled egg with me or my Shakeology, whatever it is that you guys do to, plan ahead, all right, so that you're always prepared, all right? Make sure that this video is being, I'm scheduling this out later because I want to make sure you go back to the Rate Your Day post. I know, like I said, do your best with checking into those posts, but it doesn't take long. Just check in, see what it's about, because I am also sharing a lot of great information in those posts as well. Okay, so make sure that you go back and check it out if you can. Sundays are usually more lax, so definitely make sure that you're going through and see what other people are doing too. All right, and get in your workout today. I know it's usually your active recovery day. Now, if you're not into yoga, I'm not super into yoga. I get it. T25 has an awesome stretch video. There's a lot of these programs have a great stretch or active recovery, but like I said, if yoga's not your thing, check out T25 because you have Beachbody on demand, so you can. And it's Shaun T. Hello. He's my man. I love him. He's like my therapist. I love him. Check out T25 stretch, okay? So like I said, I don't want to drag. Make sure you're getting enough sleep as well, please. That's where your body recovers, and that's where your mind recovers, and that's where you just re-energize is during sleep. So try to aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. Go to bed earlier. Just go to bed earlier, okay? I know we're night owls, some of us, but go to bed earlier. Sleep a little bit later if you have to. And when you wake up, I want you to wake up with those positive affirmations, telling yourself, I am worth it, I am beautiful, and keep saying it over and over again for a couple minutes before you get up and do anything, okay? Listen to Darren Daily before you do anything, okay? Do something for you, for yourself. Tell it, but those positive affirmations are going to be huge. I've only started doing this more recently, and it's changed me. You have to keep telling yourself that you're worth it, you're beautiful, and you're amazing, like all the time. I want you to do that all the time, every morning. Wake up with that positive attitude, okay? You're going to have a good day, I promise you. And if something goes wrong or something gets thrown your way, you are going to be that much stronger to handle it and deal with it and make it work and turn those lemons into lemonade, right? Okay, so happy Sunday, guys. Check out the tools that I've shared in here in this post. Okay, they're going to help you. And happy Sunday. All right, we're going to have an awesome week. We're diving into the meal plan this week. I'm really excited. Okay.